Time to take a look at what's new this week in Warframe, and we will just start with the Archon hunt. That is, of course, going to be the Crimson Archon shard. It was the Azura last week. It'll be the Amber one next week. I was going to say the Azura one again, but that would make absolutely no sense, which means Mobile Defense Mission, followed by the dreaded Disruption, and then the Showdown. Chipper will be selling the Amber Archon shard. He basically sells them a week ahead, unless it's the Azura one, and then he sells that at the same time. And next week he'll be selling a Crimson one. This week's normal circuit frames will be Ash, Frost or Nyx. Luckily you're not forced to actually pick one of those, but the incarnon Genesis is where the big thing is this week, because this week sees week 2. The Boar, well, the Boar, the Gamma Core, the Anku, the Gorgon, or the Angstrom. This is what they were referring to as week 7. This is actually a new week, and it is its first week. July 30th will be the first time that these have actually turned up. And it kind of goes with a no-brainer here, but the first one you choose is the one you will get at tier 5, and the second one you choose is the one you will get at tier 10. Then for Nightwave, the elite acts are complete a survival mission reaching at least 30 minutes and complete 8 railjack missions. Normal acts, unlock 4 Dragon Key vaults on Deimos, complete 5 scans for Cephalon Samaras, polarize a weapon companion or Warframe outside the simulacrum, complete 3 spy missions, and complete 3 extermination missions. Crit Offerings has more of the same, some different helmets. Oh look, Stanax has a helmet there again. Oh, and there's Gorse's Mag helmet. None of the other new ones are kind of in. Oh yes, they are. Varuna's is in there, which is pretty nice. I'm actually looking for something in particular, but it's not there. Auras, we have Sprint Boost, Shotgun Scavenger, Loot Detector, and Steel Charge. Steel Charge, of course, if you are looking for any aura, that has to be the one to go for. It's the only one that goes to 9 points. Rest of them all go to 7. Or Loot Detector if you haven't got Animal Instinct. There is the Atarax Desert Camo Skin Blueprint. This is the blueprint to build the skin, not the weapon. The Cindo Manticore Skin Blueprint, and all these years later, you'd think they would start to listen to people, but they just don't. The Jaw Sword Blueprint. There is the Nightwave Ornament, Landing Craft Decoration. The Wolf Beacon allows you to summon the Wolf of Saturn 6 to try and get a hold of the parts to build the Wolf Sledge. You can have many, you can only use one in a mission. And Graal's Kubradon Floof. Dirty Kubradon Floof. There is the Saturn 6 emblem. Obviously it goes on your arm. The Glaive blueprint to build the actual Glaive melee weapon. This, if you don't have it, is always worth getting a hold of. Even if you have the Prime one, it's still worth getting a hold of this because it is still fun to use. There is the Emissary emblem. Same thing, emblems go on your arms. Glyphs go in the top corner. And sigils go on your frames. Augment wise, there's the Grakata one that, well, it's ammo efficiency on headshot. The Latron's double tap, 20% bonus damage on next shot for 2 seconds on hit. And Excalibur's slash dash augment. Jumping over to see what Teshin has, well, he has a Q, so shall we just stand here? And of course not. Wow, just Wisp Primes everywhere now, isn't there? For his Steel Path Honor Store, it is 30,000 Endo. And still no update to the inaction glyphs to bring any of the newer ones. Maybe one day they'll realise they can add more to this than limitations. And lastly, ignoring what Cavallero is doing this week, because that is for a future video, it is always worth having a look at what Helminth is doing, because every 10th can be mutated, so that has also reset. Always worth keeping an eye on, because obviously you can take it, and even if Wisp isn't there, you could have had it ready and put it onto Wisp Prime, because she is there now. But with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.